The International Darts Open, Night 1, Germany. Who have you got here? Titus or the Wall? A battle of big and small. Quirky, jerky, but would it worky against this big Dutchman, Martijn Devine? And who's your money on here? Razzmatazz or Kai Fan the Man? Darts, baby, today on High Roller Radio. Yes, opening night in Riesa. A small crowd on hand this Friday evening, but hey, it's the Euro Tour. There's always drama. There you see Max Hopp, the host nation favorite. All the action, of course, on PDC.TV all weekend long. It's a beautiful thing. Just happens to be how I watch it here in Canada. Interesting afternoon, tweeted Andrew Dugan. Let's see the excitement of the evening session. And I'm with you, pal. We had a work of art earlier today, didn't we? From Ross Smith. Wow, averaged 112.86. It truly was a Mona Lisa type performance. Dynamite comment on YouTube from Devin, who couldn't get up at 4 a.m. to catch the action. Thanks for keeping me informed, he said. Now, Liam Martin, he did watch the darts. He enjoyed our recap. Cheers to both of you, gents. I certainly didn't miss it, mate. Why would I miss the darts, said Liam. I wouldn't miss it for anything. Hashtag diehard. By the way, heard one of the commentators say Wales is the favorite for the World Cup. Excuse me, Bob and Doug McKenzie know the score. Canada rocks. Cheers, you hosers. You're all playing for second. Now, speaking of Wales, Jamie Lewis was having one heck of a time finding any kind of rhythm against Robert Marjanovic in our opening match. He was struggling big time. A tough watch, said commentator Dan Dawson. Rock bottom, replied Paul Nicholson, his partner in the booth. As for his opponent, the German Marjanovic, he was on fire and taking all his chances. Credit to him. That's what you gotta do. It was over in lickety-split fashion. 6-0, the whitewash, and then handshakes. I feel so badly for Jamie, said a concerned Diamond Darts. Wasn't given any chances and just wasn't there today. Yeah, no real contest, replied Dave O'Toole. Feels for Jamie. Explosive Act 1 in the Martin Schindler Titus Canic contest. 3 successive breaks of throw to start, including this one in leg 2. Canic reeling in the big fish nicely after Schindler opted not to go for bullseye the previous shot. He played the percentages. Canic did the business. Classic Sid Waddell right there. Even still, the wee German was having it all his way. The disparity in the averages at 4-1, the Wall well out in front, especially on those first 9. And just like our first game, our second was a blowout as well. 6-1 the final. Handshakes for Canic, a thumbs up for the officials, and then he turned to the crowd to say, I can't hear you. Come on, folks, let's make some noise. The Germans are coming. 2 for 2 to kick off the night on his next match with Bully Boy. Of course, I'm looking forward to it, he said. But Michael is a very tough opponent, and that he is. The mod, Scott Baker, towing the Aki against Mikael Unterbuchner, all square through 6. Despite this, an absolute chasm in the averages. Baker some 13 points higher. Unterbuchner holding on by a thread, leveled things again at 4 on double 10, but from there, Baker took the last 2, culminating on the 72 finish, double 12 good, 6-4 the final. We've had our run-ins before, he said. He's a very tough player to beat. Qualifier, Arsen Balai staring down Martijn Kleermacher, and he wasn't blinking. After breaking for 2-1 on tops, he kicked off the third leg with the lot. He filled it up, and that got the small but enthusiastic crowd excited with their 180 signs out. 8th leg pressure. What pressure? Balai calm and cool on the 39, 7 double 16, bang bang. That made it 5-3. But credit the big Dutchman, brought it back thanks in large part to 7, count 'em, 7 mismatched darts from the German. Wow. And in the decider, this is how it ended. The 70 checkout, 3 on the spin for the win. Martijn Devine takes it down 6-5. The feeling isn't great, he admitted. I didn't play well. He should have won. The action shot of Kai Fan Lung to kick off our next game. There's the follow-through. Playing Madar's Razma, who had the ideal opening salvo. 3-1 and a break to the good. Daylight halfway home. Then fifth leg, the showstopper. A little razzmatazz on the 1-3-6, 3 perfect, double 8 for 4-1, and the fist pump. That was a beautiful finish. Lung took the next 2, and forget about shadow boxing. This was shadow darting, the imaginary KO. I love it. All my 9 darters come during shadow dart session, said John Lewis. Great tweet, the old Shadow 9 darter. The problem, he just couldn't find the extra break he needed. Had chances. Razma wasted 5 match darts before finally crossing the line. Wins a close one, 6-4. It was a slow game, too slow for me, he said. I'm fighting for the European Championships and perhaps a roadblock tomorrow in his round 2 opponent, Michael van Gerwen. Max Hopp v. Jelle Klaassen, and this one was all Germany right from the get-go. A 3-1 start, and then the profile view of the 180. That's how he gets his nickname right. Beautiful shot there. This was the icing on the cake. The 88 out in 2, a clean kill. He goes on to delight the home crowd with an easy as can be victory 6-1 on his opponent tomorrow, Jose de Souza, last week's champ in Sindelfingen. Sometimes he has counting mistakes, Hopp said. I hope he makes them tomorrow. This was one of the few highlights for Philip Hageman. Nice 180 against Gabriel Clemens, but Gaga was way too good. Leading 5-1, this is how he sealed it. Just the 1-6-7. Bullseye, baby. 6-1 the score. The German giant advancing, and impressively. All of that led to this. Mike Kuyvenhoven v. Jesus Nogueira, and in Kuyven heaven, there's always at least one Jesus. No contest. Tops here for 5-0, and that was it. The shutout to end off the evening. 6-0 your final, and there you have it. Night 1 in the books with a whitewash. We've got more tomorrow. It's the Euro Tour, baby, today on High Roller Radio.